My friends, you have options right now in buying, and I love it. Let's talk about it in our weekly market update. So let me give you our numbers from last week, but also I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how I love how, as a home buyer, you have some really great options right now, which 6, 8, 12 months ago, it didn't feel like you did. So I feel like that's an awesome thing. So here's how we did last week in our valley. We had a total of 180 new listings hit the market. That was up 5% to the week prior, which is great because the week before we kind of took a hit. We had 151 accepted offers. That was up 9% to the week prior. And we had 132 closings, which was down 3% to the week prior. So what do I mean about options though? Well, if you know me, you know I have quite a few friends that are in new construction. I love my friends in new construction. I'm always like, okay, what's going on in your world? And they're like, what's going on in your world? And we always talk shop, and I love it because, well, number one, they're my friends, but number two, it really helps me understand the pull each way, and what they're experiencing is always tied to what we're experiencing. We just kind of experience it slightly different times, and it really gives me some key indicators of what's going to be coming in the market. And I was talking to one of my newer friends, actually. She works with one of my other girlfriends, and I've known about her, but I actually got to meet her in person the other day, and we talked forever, and she's super awesome. Hi, Megan. And so I was like, okay, what's going on in your world? And she was saying, okay, now we're allowed to accept investor offers. We are accepting contingent offers. Guys, you got to understand, 8 months ago, 12 months ago, any of my clients where they didn't maybe have a lease that was coming up to an end and they had some time to work with, but they really wanted to lock in a good interest rate. They wanted to lock in a price before prices went up. They were okay to wait for their house to be built, but they didn't have the cash to cover that appraisal gap thing, that we were going through that was so brutal for a lot of first-time home buyers. I would say, let's focus on new construction because it takes all of that out of play. So, I was taking a lot of, young families or families that didn't, or even like single folks that didn't have like a plethora of cash to that situation. And it was a really, really great solution. And I would talk with my friends then in new construction, and no investor offers were accepted. Definitely no contingencies. You couldn't be selling a home. If you were selling your home, you better be like right at the end, but definitely not at the beginning or just putting it on the market. And now it's different. So I love that. Now you have the choice of, okay, and we're not having a crazy appraisal gap issues anymore. We're not seeing that because we have all of these strong closings for comps. So now it takes that, if you're in that position where you've got enough money for your closing, but you don't have that extra cash to just throw at it, and you want to keep your money for maybe doing some pretty new flooring or paint and stuff like that, this is a really great time for you because you're not going to have that stressful situation. And I love too that you don't have to make a decision right in a second. You can kind of take a moment and pause and think and go, okay, is this truly the home that we can see ourselves living in? And then have that true conviction and be really excited and move forward with confidence. It's a lot less stressful. I know interest rates aren't in the low 3s, but dude, I'll take an interest rate in the high 4s, low 5s all day, every day, knowing that I can refinance that later, but knowing that I'm locking in a great price and I'm going to build equity over time, but I'm not feeling like pressured, like this house is going to be gone in 2 seconds, and I'm not feeling like I'm going to be having to pour out a ton of cash. So To me, this is a really exciting market as a buyer. So that's my 2 cents. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you and give you some encouragement and some excitement, hopefully. If you have been waiting, now is the time to jump in. I cannot say it more. I'm just really, really encouraged for you. So have a great week and call me if you want to pick my brain more. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, friends. Hey, so if you liked this video, like it. If you loved it, make sure to subscribe so you can keep getting these market update videos and other great videos as well.